Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you haven't been here before. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this rusty brown coloured halo eye. I did this entire look using my Lime Crime Venus XL2 palette along with a couple of other Lime Crime products. I'm really loving this look. To be honest, since I got my Venus XL2 palette, I haven't really been using it that much. I pretty much just used it the once to create this green look using the obscure colour, which I'm so obsessed with. But honestly, it's got a whole bunch of shimmery shades and like 4 matte shades. And I'm a huge fan of matte eyeshadows, especially because I've got hooded eyes. So I can't really be using much shimmer. I want to deepen up the crease and deepen up the outer V. So yeah, I'm not too keen on shimmers, but they are all very beautiful colours. I just have to find a use for them. So if you haven't seen it before, these are the lovely colours. It's very good quality. I've always been a fan of the Lime Crime Venus palettes because they're so soft and creamy and blendable and pigmented. I'm just obsessed with Lime Crime as it is. I'm thinking of doing a series of Venus looks. So I might start with XL2, move down to the XL, and then make my way through the regular Venus palettes. So if that's something you'd be interested in, then please let me know down below. Otherwise, if you'd like to see how I created this beautiful look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've done my face and my brows. I've also put concealer on my eyelids to be my eyeshadow base, and we're going to start with the eyeshadow now. First, I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Classical, and I'm putting it on the small pencil brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to my crease and the inner third and outer third of my eyelid. I'm going to be applying this with a dabbing motion so that I can get as much pigment on the eye as possible. Okay, so now we've got that dark base down, we're going to be going in with the shade here called Ripe. And I'm taking that on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges of the crease. Okay, so now we've got that blended out, I'm going to be doing a halo look on the eye. So I'm going to need to carve this out using concealer. So my concealer of choice is Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is in the shade Light Warm 3. And I'm taking it on this flat concealer brush by NYX. So basically just doing a cut crease, but just in the middle, and blending the edges out with my finger to make it easier for the eyeshadow to blend. Alright, now we've got the halo eye carved out with concealer. I'm going to be putting 2 shimmery shades in the center of the eye. So I'm going to put the lighter one in the middle, and then using the slightly darker shade to blend it out on both sides. The lighter shade that I'll be using is this one here called Forbidden, and the darker shade that I'll be using is this one here called Phoenix. So I'm just going to be using these 2 small eyeshadow brushes for this. Okay, now we have the center of the halo eye completed. We're going to be taking a slightly larger brush. This one is still very small though. And we're going back in with this shade Ripe here, and using that to blend out the edges into the outer and inner third of the eyes. The last thing left to do on the top of the eyes is just to add a little bit of glitter to the center. So I'm going to be taking my Lime Crime Diamond Dew. This is in the shade Starry Eyed, and I'm just going to be applying it to the center and blending it out using my finger. Okay, I said that it was the last thing left to do, but I was actually lying because I thought of something else. I'm just taking this eyeliner brush and dipping it into Classical, the darkest shade. I'm just using that to define the halo eye even more. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now we're done with the top of the eyes. I'm going to be doing underneath the eyes and smoking out the lower lash line. So I'm going to be taking this angled eyeshadow brush, dipping that into Classical, the darkest shade, and using that to line my lower lash line. And then I'll be going back in with this eyeshadow brush here and Ripe and using that to blend it out. Okay, now I'm just taking a brown eyeliner. This one is by NYX. You can't really see. It is by NYX. And I'm using this to line my waterline. Okay, now we're going to start our highlighting. So I'm going to be using my Lime Crime Opals highlight. And we're using this shade here, which is called Gold. If any of you guys have seen my previous videos, you'll know that this is my go-to. In fact, I actually only use Lime Crime highlighters because it's all that I need. It is so pigmented and creamy and sparkly and shiny. I would highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. Anyway, going to be using this on a small eyeshadow brush. I'll be putting this in my tear duct, on my brow bone, tip of my nose and my cupid's bow using this brush. And then for my cheekbone highlight, I'll be using this duo fiber brush. Had a very shiny nose, you would even say it glows. Can you guys see that? Isn't that amazing? Can you see it? I'm gonna spray my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Shit, is that what it's called? I just realized I put Up All Night on some of my things, so yeah, shout out to One Direction. Okay, now sticking with the Urban Decay vibes, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Perversion mascara and just doing a couple of coats of this on my lashes. Alright, so for my lips, I'm going to be taking Cherished by Lime Crime. This one I got in a set with the Venus XL2 palette and the Cherry Slime Gloss. So I shall be putting this on my lips. I don't think I like it. I might take it off. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it off and put a different one on. Okay, and for my lips, I'm going to be taking this lipstick by MAC. It's called Lady Be Good. Okay, that one looks better. Okay, finally it is time to put on some lashes. So the lashes that I'll be using are these lashes by Junkie and they're in the style Boss. I'm going to pop these on off camera and I'll be back to show you guys how it looks. Okay, so this is the completed look. I'm really loving this look. Like, I'm actually going to leave this on. Normally I go wash my face afterwards, but this one, it can stay. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your post notifications if you don't want to miss any videos from me. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.